It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Mounties and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
First play, first pass for Brady. And his first look is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards that time for number 19.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
And you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Mounties will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
Prescott on play action. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with his sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January. But, hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken, because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they're not looking at this whole big road and saying to themselves, we got no shot. You got to break it down to this game right now. Win this one, then worry about the rest of them after this.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Brady to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They run with Hines, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Brady to throw. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Prescott on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They go to Elliott again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
No running room for Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. And this one too low. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Prescott, and this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Prescott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a toss here, short side. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Brady. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brady now to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Blankenship's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board. From
a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. And the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. On the delay, here's Hines. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jerry Judy, 35 yards. And the Mounties have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is now 17-3. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Judy. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Prescott now. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. Play action now, Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
But we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Brady going to throw. And that is incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott rolling to his left. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Prescott. steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. K'Lavon Chason, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake. Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He's got it complete to Tolbert.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now Elliott. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Patterson's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Toronto's offense ready to take over. This one not in the win column just yet, but on the road is the 6th seed. They are close to pulling off the upset.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx them. I'm like you. It's not over yet, but I'm going to go ahead and project here. Win this one. Think about the momentum now that you carry, right? You carry that forward. And look, home field's a big deal in the playoffs, but the really good teams, and we've seen it plenty of times in NFL history, they can go on the road and win. And a win here would allow them to do exactly that.
Of course, the road doesn't get much easier as you have to face the top seed next week, but they'll deal with that then.
Hey, they'll take this win and take on the top seed anywhere because they're still in the playoffs and still alive for a chance at the Super Bowl.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now they'll throw with Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On play action, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain an 11-point spread. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Chase Young in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long. Prescott's
throw there caught by Gallup. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
Yeah, this defense as a whole has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything. And here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a two-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Going for the deep ball, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd and 10, Brady. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game, and a first down as well. Now Brady again. This will be caught. Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. That throw by Brady incomplete. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. First down, Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
It's a gain of 7.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They'll try and run for it with Janovich. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here's Dak.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw, Prescott.
He's going to find Gallup here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Now Dak. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Here's Prescott.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
One more hurdle here. They need the 2-point conversion to, for the moment, stay alive in these playoffs. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Brady. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.